Alrighty then. This week has been, I don't know, I'd say it's been pretty good in the video robots. I've got a few more than I suppose I was expecting to. Maybe a couple I shouldn't have got. But all the same, I will show them to you. First up, in a package from King Grimlock off of Full Metal Hero. I've been buying more of his old tut, let's put it that way. G1 Sea Spray for the princely sum of £1 English. Can't go wrong. He's in perfect condition. He's really nice. I really like him. But at the same time, I'm sort of befuddled as to how tiny he is, even compared to other mini bots, because I've got Beachcomber and Windcharger now. He's teeny tiny. And I totally get how people feel that the new Voyager Sea Spray is totally not Sea Spray at all. No, it's not. It's like him on steroids and amphetamines. G1 rub sign. And also included in that package was, well, a figure I may be being a bit too harsh about, this G2 Scavenger. You can already see what state he's in. He's got all his stickers, he's got all his arms and legs, and he's got his funny shovel which can come down and look like some weird thing clawing his crotch. He transforms. Of course, he doesn't actually roll along. That's something I didn't point out with Bone Crusher. His Constructicons don't have any wheels. What? His metal is all rusty. He's got these weird brown marks all over his plastic, which put me in mind of poo. Bone Crusher is in perfect condition. This is just such a step down. I don't understand why it's in such bad condition. I did actually say on the forum it looks like it's come out of a bin, and that was probably being a bit harsh to King Grimlock actually. But he did a very nice thing, and that was that he gave me back the £1 I spent on him. He really didn't need to. I was quite happy with having learnt the lesson of getting what I pay for. One of these MOSC on Amazon is a tenner, so I think I learnt the lesson there. But I just find myself not wanting to touch this thing because it's just all dirty and rusty, and I don't know what it is that's made it dirty and rusty. It might give me tetanus. So moving on to some slightly more excellent things. Yes. I finally got my hands on a top spin. I think this is my favourite Dark of the Moon figure now. It's perfect. Oh god, it's so good. I love the way the legs transform. I love the whole transformation really. It's such a good figure. I just love his legs and double jointed knees and where everything goes, and the headlights on his thighs, and he's got a waist swivel, and he's just got so much more paint on him than the average Dark of the Moon figure. All this silver on his crotch, and there's yellow bits, and he's got blue bits like on his side there, and these lovely shiny exhaust pipe shoulders, and the big claw hands with the fists in there, and just really nice details on his arms. And he's got no kibble, really. He hasn't. Look at that. The hood and everything folds up right up to his back. There's nothing there. And these things, whatever they are not kibble, because well, A, you can move them around wherever you like, and B, they're any CG model, so they're meant to be there. And the amount of guns, it's just got all these 4 guns that can come off, and there's like ones that look like shotguns, and it's excellent. Even the head sculpt, which I wasn't really looking forward to owning, hasn't really put me off, even though he's wearing this judge's wig. It's got some pretty good light piping in there, so everything's fine. I'm just completely mesmerised by this figure. It's everything that I wanted in a brand new Dark of the Moon figure. He's all shiny, and there's not a hint of default grey on him at all. All this is not default grey plastic. It's the default grey plastic is on this. This was this is the worst mech tech weapon I've got. This is the only disappointment I have with this figure. Oh, what is it? It's a gun with these pointy bits, and you pull on that, and it's a snappy claw. It doesn't even have 2 weapon modes like all the others. It just, that's not a weapon. It's just a snappy claw. Well, of course, I find it the spring-loaded motion fun, like everything else. It just feels so cheap. It weighs nothing. It's cast out of such cheap feeling plastic. And it's all default grey and black. So you know this thing costs like 2p to make. Oh, dearie me. But I suppose it sort of goes with him with the claws thing. But it's I don't know. It's just yeah. It's almost like you feel he does need a big gun on his arm like that, but it's just all it's good for is doing this. Grabbing people's heads. So there we are. There's Topspin. If you don't own one, go buy one, because it's just the robot mode is excellent, but the transformation is so cool, and the vehicle mode is good as well. Come on, it's a racing car, there's guns coming out and big engine and everything. It's just 100% win. And yes, you're watching the Grand Prix over there. Racing with cars. And the final purchase of the week was, it's fair to say, was a rather large impulse buy. I went into town, went into Wilkinson's, looked at the Transformers shelf, saw there was a little Legion Roadbuster, which made me think, oh, this is like later wave stuff than what I've got in Sainsbury's and what I've been used to around here. So I trawled through and found the only figure that I haven't got from that wave, and that's this Stealth Bumblebee. Oh. Another Bumblebee. Oh. Well, it's a pretty good repaint from the front. Nice black and stripes and a little gold Autobot symbol. You go around the back and oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. What is this? Look at that. It's got these lovely blue painted windows. Didn't bother to paint the rear windscreen. Or anything beyond this point. It looks so out of place. It's like the front end's cast out of black plastic with yellow painted on, which means that the paint has to be pretty thick so it doesn't show through all like green, which it actually does on his arms. But his legs are cast in the same yellow plastic that like every single Bumblebee is cast in. Honestly, I mean, look, it's just exactly the same. It's so out of place. It looks so bad. The yellow does not carry on at all. It's pretty awful. I mean, it would have been made a hell of a lot better if they just slapped some paint on here. But no, they couldn't be bothered, could they? This is the most half-assed figure I think I've got. I mean, at least Mudflap had a consistent paint job. I spent a £5 on it. A £5. That's like, how many packets of biscuits? Oh. But at least I've gone and completed my Cyberverse lot. All I need is Skids and Soundwave when it comes out, and I've got all the Legion ones. That's something, I suppose. I think I've learnt the lesson now of just don't buy any more Bumblebees ever. Because I've just, oh dear God, I mean, since I've been here, I've bought 4. I've got a gold Bumblebee, the RTS one, waiting at home. Oh, God almighty. I hate him. I hate him. Why do I buy so many Bumblebees? Can someone please come here and shoot me? So, I think this week I've actually finally been satisfied with the plastic. Topspin alone makes everything better. And Sea Spray's really nice too. So, 2 out of 4 ain't bad, I suppose.